Live. Do know that due to our live unit being out in a remote area, that is why it's being pixelated. Let's pick up the press conference.
Mic check. Trooper Jonathan Odom, Jonathan Odom. Correct. So this evening, just before 6 p.m., Louisiana State Police Troop G received a call from Webster Parish Sheriff's Office, and they advised that one of their officers within the city of Doyline was involved in an officer-involved shooting. State Police responded to investigate the officer-involved shooting. The events that occurred are that the Doyline Police Department was dispatched to a disturbance call in the 400 block of Green Tree Road here in the city limits of Doyline. Upon arrival, the responding units, they undertook gunfire. One of the responding units that came to the scene, he suffered a gunshot. And there were two other units that responded along with them. It was Webster Parish deputies. They were not injured. The suspect has been taken into custody. He has been transported to a local hospital with his life-threatening injuries. At this time, I'm going to turn everything over to Sheriff Parker, and he would like to say some words.
First of all, I appreciate all of y'all's patience. It's been a long ordeal. It's a very sad event for me to be able to come up here and speak to y'all. But I've got to give somebody justice. And very sad to say that tonight around 7:43 p.m. we lost a good man. Family lost a good husband, good father, good Webster Parish deputy, a good reserve officer, patrol officer for the city of Doyline that loved and served his citizens well. It just breaks my heart, because every time we put on this uniform and we go out and we try to serve the public, this could happen to anybody. This could happen to any one of us. And my heart goes out to the family. My main focus over the next few days, over the next few weeks, months, is going to support them and give them all that I can to help make this better and give them some closure. And like Trooper Odom said, we do have a suspect in custody. But the only name I'm going to mention tonight is Deputy Doyline Police Officer William Earl Collins, Jr., also known as Billy. He will be truly missed, and I cannot say how much my heart breaks or how hard it is for me to say that for us tonight. And I can't leave here tonight without thanking all of the resources, all of the sheriffs from other parishes, all of the patrol city officers coming, responding, EMS, fire, just overwhelming. And if I try to start naming everybody, I'd leave somebody out. So everybody knows who they are, and I just cannot imagine, I cannot do this without them. So thank y'all again for coming out, and I'm going to turn it over to the mayor.
Thanks, Sheriff. I've lived in this quiet community just about all my life, and this has got to be the most tragic day that I've ever experienced here, and I never thought that I'd see this here in our community. Billy was loved in the community. He leaves behind a family. Like Sheriff said, all we can do is ask for support, thoughts. Keep the family in your prayers, and let's pray that things like this don't happen again. Thank you. Stephen Bridwell, B-R-I-D.
That's about all we got tonight. I mean, it's open investigation, and we just wanted to let y'all know.
Sheriff, can you tell us, as to Mike here, how long Billy was with the Department of the Corrections over his last How long was he with the Department?
Billy was worked for me. He was a supervisor for me out at BDCC at our corrections facility, and done an outstanding job out there for me. He's probably been employed with the department for approximately 10 years.
But he was working in his capacity.
He was working tonight. It was in the capacity of a patrol officer for Doyline, city of Doyline.
Did he arrive first, or did they all arrive together?
He arrived first.
Sheriff, how old is Mr. Collins?
I don't know the exact age, and I apologize for that. But
What's the spelling of his last name?
Collins,
And the full name again? It's called Billy, but
William Earl Collins Jr., a.k.a. Billy.
can you tell us the extent of the injuries on the suspect and how that happened?
No, sir, I can't comment.
Can you tell us the nature of the call, Sheriff, that Officer Collins, Deputy Collins, responded to?
No, sir. At this time, all I know was a disturbance that that my office received, the sheriff's office received, and Billy was on duty, and he was dispatched, and two of my deputies responded to assist.
How long was the operation to extract him from residence of the dwelling?
Very lengthy.
At least 4 hours?
I don't know the time. So
Did your officers do they respond to a call of the officer in need of assistance, or did they respond with him on this particular call?
responded with him on this particular call. That's about all I can give, guys.
Well,
I appreciate you.
This is going back to the number of people that you're in the hand. We heard an estimate of 200 officers from various departments. Is that pretty close?
That's very generous. I would think there would be over 200 law officers from all over the parish, everywhere. Everybody responded. And
Put out the call?
sir,
You didn't even have to put out
no
the
sir,
call?
no sir.
Deputy Collins to the family.
Yes,
Okay. How many kids and how long?
I really don't want to talk about that right now.
Sheriff, can you tell us what that loud noise was? It was like a boom or something?
No sir. Sorry. Appreciate y'all, fellas. Sorry.
Sheriff,
Okay.
appreciate it. Thank you.